If we stayed because of who we were, it would mean so much to everybody living in New York to show that we can persevere and we can rebuild. Right after the attacks, first I needed to know where my partners were, where my brothers were, where all of my associates were in the company. There was no cell service. There was no way of communicating with them for hours and hours and hours that day. We had no idea of what was going on. We were very fortunate, very lucky, because we have a very, very well-trained security staff, that everybody got out on time before the second plane hit, before the towers fell. Our customers and our employees all got out, so we didn't have any loss of life. After we settled in to our offices in Secaucus, in our distribution center, and we moved everybody, and our systems were up. We relocated all our employees, and we had time to breathe a little bit. We then had to go and answer the big question, like the Clash would say in one of their songs, should I stay or should I go? That was a major concern, for us. Do we stay downtown or do we move on? When we had our meetings about these discussions, everybody was like a raw nerve, saying what's on their mind and about what they wanted to do. It was extremely tough to make this decision. On one side, there was, will there be another hit? Will there be another strike? Will there be another terrorist activity going on? Will downtown ever be rebuilt again? Will shoppers ever come down here again? Should we even stay in New York? We were all so frightened. Those are very, very deep questions that we had to answer. Then on the other side was, you got to realize Century 21 department stores has been around for so long, since before the World Trade Center was built, and everybody knows that. And it didn't go unnoticed how important it would be for New York City and for the morale to uplift everybody in the city if Century 21, after being devastated, rebuilt and reopened, and everybody can come and celebrate that moment. It would mean so much to New Yorkers and really to people across the country. So all this was going on, everybody was yelling and screaming and putting their points of view out there, and it was very, very emotional. But our CEO stopped the conversation and said, I've made my decision. His name was Al Gindi. We're staying downtown. We are part of this neighborhood. We've been here for 40 years at the time. We're not going anywhere. New York will rebuild, and we're going to be part of it. There were lines around the block waiting to come into the store at that time. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know who would be there. We didn't know, what their reaction was going to be. Did they really care? We say all these things, but do they really care? Do they really want us to be here? When the doors opened, they ran into the store. And they didn't run into the store and go to the merchandise. They ran over to us, crying, thanking us for reopening, shaking our hands, saying, you don't know what this means to me. And it just reaffirmed everything that we've been through in the last 6 months, and deciding to stay, deciding to rebuild. And I think that it was true that that opening, that day, really uplifted the spirits of New York City.